Hello, my friends on the Facebook and the YouTube. So you caught me. I'm working on a new project. Actually, it's an old project, but might be new to you. And what I got here is a engraver. I picked this up at a flea market. It spins, eh? So what I'm going to do is I'm going to write my name on here, just freestyle. Traditionally I'd go like this, but this way I'm going this way. So I'm going to scratch my name in this leather. Oh wow, not very good. Oh, darn it. No, it's not working. Okay, there's a fail. Something I learned what not works. The key to success is learning what doesn't work. That way, you shrink that list and you end up with what works. Okay, so that's wrecked. I'm going to have to use a burner on that. Okay, well, anyways, this is my new book. And I wanted to break it in. It didn't work out like I wanted. Once I burn it in, I think it will look better. What is this? This is called Pocket EDC book. Pocket EDC notebook. So here's the one I got for $16 on Amazon. You get 2 books, leather. You can put 2 books in there. You can put a pen in the middle. You can put cards in the slot. You can put bills, dollar bills, passport. One thing I like is that it goes in my cargo pants pocket, and it can slip in any kind of pocket, like a pocket of your bag, purse, wherever. And of course, I had to buy moleskin. I looked around, and this is the best deal I could find right now. I am going to order some more, but for now, these are my books I'm going to use because I'm familiar with moleskin, and they only had it in black. It came out to about $30 for 3 of these books, plus 2 of these leather covers. $30. If I just bought just the leather, a real fancy one, it would have cost me $34 without the book included. This one's $50, this one is $35, this one's $25, this one's $30, just for the cover. So I saved money. I gave the other one to my buzzkin. She's going to do her own little design on there. So it's just basically a single piece of leather, good leather. It's pretty thick. And what you do is you put in your books. So here I have, this is 3x5 by 5x5. So I have 2 booklets inside, and they slot inside the page here. It has a little pocket, a little fold over, and you slot it inside. So this side of the book of my Pocket EDC notebook has ideas, quotes, Anishinaabe daily details of the day, wish lists, and gratitudes. So let's go through it real quick. First of all, I want you to take a notice that this is called a bullet journal, bullet paper. Some people call it a dot graph because it has all these little dots. On the first page, I wrote Anishinaabe. This is Ojibwe language. Kichimigwech, Gigi, Jigat, Migwech, Kina, Zagidawin, Ya Mat, and Dog, Ganajawin, Mazawinin. And thank you for another day. Thank you for all the love I have in my beautiful living life. Kichimigwech, Kijim Nado, Mino Bemazawin, Gimijiang. Migwech, Kijim Nado, Minwa Gei, Manadok, and Nadamago Young. Big thank you to the great kind spirit and the good for the good life you give us. Thank you, great kind spirit, and all kind spirits, the helpers who are here to help us. Most of my prayers are based on gratitude. You know, it's a very powerful medicine, gratitude. So carrying on, it's more of this, more prayer. I'm not going to go through it. This is just a flip through of an EDC notebook. So flipping through, more Ojibwe. I got introductions because sometimes I mess it up or I miss something when I'm doing my basic introductions. Ani bojo nichi nishnabek, bojo denwe maganarok, ani kinawea or goya, ani ginoa, ani nichkiwanyik, ani nuichkan yik, ani nuichkan, ani nichi kwe, ani nuichkan ebemazuin ewindishing. Very basic, eh? Let's move on. This is where I really need to focus when I'm doing speaking engagements and gigs and what have you. I like to present myself in my language all the time. So, Kanzin addition cost, Kanzin to go, Jagannath Shinozwin. You could put Nishnabé Shinozwin if you have a traditional name, eh? So you could say Nada Nishnabé Shinozwin. Use your traditional name. Mima and Diane Ndadis. One of the elders was really interested in this word because they said Nde this. And I was thinking, what's the difference? You know? And she goes, well, it has to do with the heart. And then when you say Dunjaba and Dunje, I see down in the south they use Dunje. And Dunjaba up north, where I'm from, northern Canada. So, I learned by asking elders, Dunjaba, the ba at the end, is referring to the past, where you're from in the past. So I come from this reserve, I come from this land. Dunje, you're getting rid of the ba, and you end up with the present. This is where I live, presently, right? Because you don't have the ba at the end. I thought that was a very important note. Megwa and Dinda. This is interesting, eh? Because it was also introduced to me of where my heart is now presently, eh? Nde, nda, ndinda. You're acknowledging the heart and where it is, eh? Mopidea. That's like saying mopi means mopidea. I am here. Megwa, right now. Megwa ndinda. Now this is one that's not acknowledged a lot in introductions. And it's called the Bindagos, eh? So you're talking about what tribe you're from, but a lot of people that do their introductions don't acknowledge their treaty territory, eh? So you could use this for your treaty territory, the Bindagos, eh? You know, Robinson, you're on the treaty, the Bindagos, you know, something like that. I left these pages blank because I'm going to fill them in with the new phrases, old phrases I like. Okay, so I'll keep going through the phrase. Now here I'm breaking down different teachers that I learned from, that I really trust and who understand me and I've worked with in the past. So Mala, Bernice, and Jacob. Those three are the main three that are very, they're committed, they're dedicated, and they're very loyal teachers. There's loyalty with teachers is so rare. And this is based on Wikwamakan dialect. So, Gi Ijue, but nah. Did this happen? So these pages are going to be filled up with phrases that I want to learn how to speak in my daily life. Moving on to next. Another blank. This is for my quotes. I always love quotes that reset my mindset, eh? So if I'm feeling sad, depressed, angry, or whatever, eh? I can read these and they help me reset myself. I've been studying Oscar Wilde this last week, and some of the quotes I liked from him, I put them in here. A pessimist is somebody who complains about the noise when opportunity knocks. That's so cool. These are more prepper quotes that I like. The true measure of a native is in their deeds and preparedness, not their fancy worded gobbledygook or shiny bling. This one is the idea part of this little booklet, eh? So I'm going to be writing ideas, whatever pops in my head, whether I'm taking a walk, a drive, shopping, meet somebody, having a coffee, doesn't matter. I'm going to get ideas, and I want to scratch them down before, because I lose a lot of energy, and I get frustrated if I can't remember. Oh, that was a great idea. So now I got this book to help me find those ideas. This one's about a video and gimbal. I'm still learning how to use the gimbal. But this is the kind of equipment I'm going to take in my fanny pack. My buddy Henry from Triple T crew, carries a fanny pack with all his gear and everything. So I'm going to copy him, see how that fits on me, and this is the stuff I'm going to put in there. All right, backpack. You know, I like backpacks. I've always been a backpack guy for an EDC. So I'm going to carry clothing, you know, different kinds of clothing, a thermos, you know, because I don't want to go to every coffee shop and buy coffee and waste money. I want to bring my own drink. For my EDC items, you know, just basic wallet, a little pocket knife, keys, you know, bump tickets, stuff like that in a Ziploc bag. Because I hate going to the bathroom and there's no friggin' bump tickets. So it's happened to me too many times, so I learned my lesson. And then I always add questions in my writing. Should I use the phone camera or Action 3 camera GoPro for this video production? I'm always asking that, hey? So I'm going to be considering the battery. I'm going to be considering the real estate it takes up in the bag. Always put little questions all over your writings, eh? Now here, what to talk about videos. So these are just some subjects I want to talk about in some of my future videos. Res life, city life, medicines, suicide, depression versus good life living, uplifting ceremonies. I want to talk about prepper subjects like EDC Bob, SHTF, mindset, preparedness, pantry setup, and whys. I want to talk about cat videos, cooking videos, shopping, and fire chat videos. I really like this. This is my common theme for my videos, with language, of course. Language is number one. That's a given with me. This is one video idea I'm going to be working on. I've collected a whole bunch of videos of Mando and Moji scrapping it out. So I want to make it like a real fun video, eh? So I wrote notes about how I'm going to produce this video. Make it humorous. Use bubble speech for some effects and old Batman TV series. If you ever see those TV series, black and white Batman, they go wham, bam, you know? Zing, you know, they have these big balloons, eh? So I'm going to use those in my video. I want to create a commentary background like you're sitting at a MMA, mixed martial arts exhibit or wrestling announcer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening.
So I want to try to produce that and make it 5 minutes or less. I want to try to squeeze it into a short. I left a lot of pages empty because I have lots of things to fill in. That's the last page, 63 pages in these little booklets. It's more than enough. I'll just replace it with a new one. This is not a book to hoard ideas and thoughts. It is intended to improve the mind through making mistakes and exploring new directions and rebuilding each day. Pretty cool, eh? That's book number one. Book number two is called the To-Do List. So this one is pretty simple. This is going to be my daily scribble book. EDC, everyday carry, things I carry in my pockets. I'm going to be adding more to my list, but this is what I got for an EDC. I like to make pantry lists of common things that I have in my pantry. So I just want to make sure I have a list of these things and different ways to present it, eh? Dry goods, you know, different kinds of dry goods that I have for my pantry. Fruits and veggies here. And then over here I got pantry items, cleaning, dishing, stuff like that. Personal items, first aid kit. So these pages are not filled in. And they're going to be my shopping list. They're going to be my to-do list. They're going to be important events I have to attend. Phone numbers and contact names of people, you know, good people. So as you can see, it's still in the process of being used. But at the very end, I always write a dictionary, eh? Because there are certain words that I hear a lot, and I don't know the meaning of them, eh? Like the exact meaning. And I want to use these words in my Facebook responses, in my YouTube responses, in my daily speaking. So I have a little dictionary, a custom-made dictionary. And that's it. Ba-doom, ba-doom. So there you go, people. I don't know if you guys have your own little planner books or you use a book and you create your own spreads for your day? If you do, please share in the comments below. And also, how has this maximized your productivity or organized your daily living? I'd love to hear how these work for you. Aho, miigwech, pamampi, have a good night.